Hey everyone, this is Mukesh Otwani once again from learn-animation.com. Today in this video, we are going to talk about how we can work with sliders in Playwright. Now those who are completely new what is slider, I will quickly show you what exactly slider is and in which kind of scenarios or what kind of application you will come across this slider. Whenever we are working with e-commerce application, travel applications where they have a price bar or they have a filter criteria, you will see this kind of slider. So you have to click on it and you can move the slider. This can be the price slider, this can be the location, distance, anything. So when you're doing the testing, you need to make sure that you are moving the slider to a particular value so that you can perform certain operation. Now what we are going to do, we are going to use keyboard operation. In the last video, we discussed how to handle keyboard actions in Playwright. So this is one of the use case where exactly you will use the keyboard scenarios. So if I click on the slider, you can see I'm using arrow right to move the slider to the right side. So I'm using from the keyboard, so you're not able to see, but if I press arrow left, it is moving to the left. This slider have only one navigation, but the moment you work with multiple applications, you might have two sliders. One goes to the right direction, one goes to the left direction. So you can perform what kind of operation you want to perform. To save some time, I already have written a simple Java program where we are starting Playwright with Chromium and we have slow motion set to 500 millisecond. We are creating a new page. We are navigating to this slider application that we just now discussed, right? I will copy this URL. Okay, we already have. Now in this application, one thing that you will notice that this slider is coming within a frame. If in case if you don't have frame, please no need to continue with frame. But in this example, we have a frame. So in order to work with this slider, I need to switch to frame. For example, if I right click on this particular slider and if I click on inspect. So if you put mouse over on this div tag, you can see this is slider and now we are going to work with this slider. But this particular slider is coming within an iframe. So you will understand two scenarios here, how to switch to a frame and then within a frame if you have a slider, how you can continue. As usual, in our previous videos, we discussed in detail how to work with frame, how to work with nested frames. So if you're not aware of how to work with frames, I will give you the video link in the description. Go ahead and watch, you will get a lot of information about frames. For the time being, this is my iframe and this iframe have a class called demo frame, right? So I will copy this class and I will go back to Eclipse. First thing I will use is frame locator. So using page.frameLocator, I can identify any frame. Now this says frame locator and I copied ID. For ID we use dot operator and I will give the class name which is demo iframe. So what it does, it will give you a frame locator reference. So if I type here frame locator and let's say frame. So what means this frame locator is a separate interface and it's coming from this particular package which is com.microsoft.playwright.framelocator. Once we identified the frame, now all the activities that you will do using this frame locator reference. If I talk about the slider, notice this is a div tag and this is a span tag. So actual slider which you can see here is coming under span. This span have a class called UI slider handle. So if I write a quick XPath that find a span tag where it contains class this. So I don't need to give all this, I can just type find a span tag which contains class UI slider handle and you can see it is highlighting. You can also use selector sub. So let's say if you quickly want to write XPath, you can write XPath here and you can validate. So it's highlighting here. What we will do, we will type frame locator dot locator and we will give this slider. The moment you call this locator method, you will get locator reference. So let's type locator and I will say this is a slider. Now the moment you notice locator will just locate, but in order to interact we need a focus, right? So that I can click and use the keyboard activities. Playwright interestingly provides one method called focus. So if I put dot focus, focus will be on the slider. Now it depends how many times you want to slide. So if I press 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So basically I'm using arrow right every time I have to switch to the right side. So 10 times I have done, right? It means I need to run a for loop 10 times, 15 times, 20 times, depends on the slider. So I'm going to write a for loop, and I will write a for loop which starts from 0. Sorry, just type for, and I will just start from 0, go till it's at 10 times. So 0 to 9, if you keep I less than equal to, it will go to 11 times. So 0 to 9. Every time I want to use page dot keyboard and I want to press. Which key we want to press? Arrow right. Notice A is capital here, R capital here. So this loop will execute 10 times. So 10 times it will perform arrow right, 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 right. Execute this and let's see the output. So the moment you run as Java application started, you can see it's going slow. Since I have given slow motion, it's going slow. But if I remove the slow motion, or first let me show you with 1000. Execute this once again. Now since I have given 1 second, it will do arrow right after every 1 second and it will be a little slow. This is just to show you that how we can increase the time. But what if I don't need slow motion? I want to do it very fast. We can remove this and let's run it once again. Yeah, it was too fast because we have not given any slow motion. So I hope you got the idea. Please use the slider according to your requirement. If you have two sliders left and right, you will do arrow left. If it is right, you will do arrow right. I'm using keyboard, but you can also do another activity. You can click on the slider, then move to the right or move to the left. So I hope you got some idea about how to work with slider. If you are completely new to keyboard activities, this video which we publish, it's around 9 minutes, but will give you a detailed description about how to use single keys, multiple keys, and so on. That's all about this video. So I hope you got some idea and you got some clarity about slider. If this video helped you in any manner, then do share this video with your friends and colleagues, subscribe to this channel, and I will see you in the next video. Till then, bye bye, take care.